Greetings, everybody. It's your old pal Frank here, and happy Tuesday. Yes, I know, I did it again. I did not record a video on Monday. But unfortunately, once again, I was just too darn busy and had no time to record yesterday. And a lot of you out there have told me before in the comments and whatnot that if something does come up, take care of that first before thinking of doing a YouTube video. And as tough as that is for me to grasp right now, being the type of person I am who does like to try and please everyone he can, I know that's not exactly the greatest way to go about life. But I am going to try and take that advice a little closer to heart. So, to all of you out there in YouTube land, thank you very much for the fine, sage advice. So, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we're going to be doing the same thing we always do when I don't record on Monday and end up recording on Tuesday. That's right, you guessed it. We're opening mail. And lucky for you, today, whoops, as I drop everything, today, pick this up here, I got not one, not two, but 4 items in the mail. And to be honest with you, I'm quite excited to open these because I don't really remember who half of these are from. So it's a win-win situation. It should be exciting for you and exciting for me. But before we get to diving into that mail, you guys know the routine around here, and that is we do not open anything or even look at anything until we have our card of the day. And today, folks, I wanted to have a double card of the day / tribute. But I went looking throughout my whole collection, and it turns out I do not have a single Darth Vader card. Now, some of you are wondering why Darth Vader. That is because, and I know a lot of you know already, last night we lost screen legend, the one and only Mr. James Earl Jones. Darth Vader, Mufasa, numerous other roles on film and screen, because he was on TV too. And stage. He was a hell of a stage actor, man. So I went looking through my collection to see if I had any Darth Vader cards. It turns out I don't. And I know, I thought of this as I started recording, but to go digging for one of his cards would have been a chore all on its own. I could have also put up a Babe Ruth card, because if you remember in the movie The Sandlot, James Earl Jones's character actually knew Babe Ruth, and he played baseball with Babe Ruth and everything, so that would have been fitting as well. But again, I would have had to have gone digging, and yeah, that would have been a chore. So instead, it is going to be a 1-card tribute today. That is because I found out this morning that we lost someone in the baseball world, and it was none other than the one and only Mr. Ed Kranepool. Now, I don't hear a lot of people talk about Ed Kranepool, and after I did a little investigating, come to find out, Ed Kranepool has quite the resume. for starters, he was the 1965, I believe, either MVP or All-Star. That one I'm not quite sure of. But he was also the longest tenured New York Met. He started his career with the Mets in 1962, and he ended his career with the Mets in 1979. An 18-year career, which is very, very impressive. And he was also a member of the 1969 Miracle Mets. So, yeah, Ed Kranepool was, he was a cool guy, to say the least. So, R.I.P. to Mr. Kranepool, and of course, to one Mr. James Earl Jones. I think after putting this out there into YouTube land, I'm actually going to go watch The Sandlot. Well, actually, it's 4:31 currently. No, I'm going to watch that at work tonight. So, because that scene at the end of the movie where Smalls and Benny, when they go into well, I forget the character's name, but James Earl Jones is home, and they're in his office, and you see all the baseball memorabilia, and he starts talking about Babe Ruth, and when Smalls is like, oh, yeah, Babe Ruth signed that ball, and he's just like, George signed this? Like, he knows him on a first-name basis. I'm getting goosebumps talking about that right now. It's my favorite scene in the whole movie, so... yeah, okay. Well, enough babbling. Let's get to opening some mail, shall we? Okay. Let's start with this white bubble mailer. Let's see. Can I actually piece who this is from? Oh, this might be a slab. And if it is the slab I'm thinking it is, this could be very interesting. So, let's cut this bad boy open and see if I'm right. Oh, by the way, say hi to Buck, folks. Oh, man. He was vicious. He wants to get into this thing as bad as I do. Alright, what do we have? It is a slab. Okay. Oh no. The dreaded blue painter's tape. Alright, talk amongst yourselves, folks, as I painstakingly take this blue painter's tape off. I did have a question in the comments from my last video. I believe it was from Friday. I think it was Nordique's fan. He asked, what do I have against blue painter's tape? And what I have against blue painter's tape is I find that when it comes to taking it off of packages or cardboard and whatnot, I find it's a hell of a lot more stubborn to take off than the green painter's tape. So that's the only real thing I have against blue painter's tape. Alright, so as I said, this is a slab, and it's also a dual relic. So this is the first memorabilia card, slab memorabilia card I'm getting to add to my collection. And this is from 2009 Upper Deck. It is a PSA 8 of Mr. LeBron James and Clyde the Glide Drexler. I'm more excited to own this for Clyde the Glide, but at the same time, I don't have any slabbed LeBron stuff in my collection, and it is a Cavaliers patch, So I figured, what the heck, why not? So there we go, in a PSA 8, not too shabby. So that's how we're kicking off this mail day. Alright, let me clear all this out of the way. I know I could do this after I'm done recording, but you guys know me. I'm a stickler for a neat recording area / opening area. Yeah, we'll go with that. Alright, next we have here a inconspicuous little envelope. Let's see what we got in here. This thing is taped up tighter than Fort Knox, so I hope Buck is up to the challenge of ripping into this thing. Alright, let me hold the light here to make sure I'm not cutting into anything. Okay, there is a card saver in there, so that helps. Oh, Buck, you didn't even cut through the tape, buddy. Let's go. Put some effort into it. There we go. Alright, let's pull this out and see what we got in here. We have... It is hockey related. Oh, we got some baseball in here. Who is this from? Thanks. Trade number 677981. Okay, so this is obviously from Trading Card Database. Huh. I'll have to go check that out after. Alright. More blue painter's tape. I'm turning into Fred Flintstone here, folks. Okay. And we get the tape off the top here. I bet this is very amusing for you guys listening. Hearing me fussing with blue painter's tape, babbling absolute nonsense. Alright, let's get these out. So what do we got in here? We got... Oh, okay. So we have a Arnaud Durando, or sorry, Arnaud Durando, if you want to put the French spin on it, Young Gun. We got an 89 Tops of Darnell Coles with the Mariners. Shout out to Incarnito. I know he's a big Mariners fan. And we got some Pokemon action from Jungle. We got old Mr. Venomoth. Now, I'm trying to remember if I have the hollow one already and I need the non-hollow one, or vice versa. I don't know. I'll check later, but that's cool. So we got some Pokemon action, got some hockey action, some baseball action, and I'll put Venomoth up there. Alright, next we got another bubble mailer. Who's this from? Oh, I think I know what's in this one. If it is what I think it is, we might have our Tops Now Gronk card in here. Might. If I'm right. We shall see. Or it could be something totally different. Okay. Let's get this off of here. Ooh, we got the packing slip and everything. Oh, yes, it is. It is. And now we open one envelope and we get to open another envelope. Alright. Buck's not messing around this time. Alrighty. Also, if anyone out there is into stack sales like I am, and you're perusing Twitter one night. I highly suggest you go check out Yash Cards. She does some awesome sales and usually has some pretty dope stuff. So, all right. So, oh wow, cool. Alrighty, so we kick things off with a 2021 Topps Platinum Anniversary Red Atomic, number to 100. This one is of Mr. Ryan Howard. So that's another one for the collection. Then we have two Topps Now cards. First, we have Topps Now 2024, the infamous 2024 Solar Eclipse. And yes, Rob Gronkowski. Gronk spikes signature first pitch at Fenway Park. Oh, Gronk. You doofus. And then, speaking of Fenway Park, we have from 2017 Topps, what is this? Topps Tribute. Okay. Number 299, one Mr. Carl Yastrzemski. Let's go. I'm sorry, Gronk, for spiking that ball. You're getting covered up by Yas. And we got one more package to open here. Oh, this is from Ontario. This is from my homeland. Feels like there's a lot of stuff in there, so let's crack her open. Oh yeah, there's a lot of stuff in here, all right. Oh, Nelly. You're going to have to bear with me, folks, because I'm going to have to bust into a Ziploc bag. Hold on a second, okay?
2 hours later.
Okay, I'm back. I got all the cards out of that weird Ziploc bag and all that white tape. And to say I'm excited would be an understatement, because I am very excited. Yes, you see, this last package, in my opinion, is definitely the best one. Yes, we ended up saving the best for last, because after getting all the cards out and whatnot, we have here a stack of Marty Brodeurs, and I'm talking some big boys, and not memorabilia cards or autographs, but I'm talking more like, you know, hard to find inserts and whatnot. And you'll see what I mean. And yes, the little price tags that are on the top loaders are what I did pay for each card. And the seller I bought these from on Facebook Marketplace has a ton more, and I'm probably going to be hitting him up in the near future. So, oh yeah, our quest to 800 unique Brodeurs is getting more and more closer. Okay, anyway, let me show you what Brodeurs we have here. Starting with a 2012-13 O-Pee-Chee Hockey pop-up. These are awesome. We have a 15-16 O-Pee-Chee Platinum Trophied Talent die cut. We have a 15-16 Upper Deck Series 2 Retired Canvas. We have a 2000 Pacific Revolution. Yeah, just from 2000 Pacific Revolution, numbered to 299. So I guess that's what, a red parallel? I don't know, but it's awesome. We got from, what year is this? 1213 Fleer Retro. We have an EX card, so we got some acetate action there. Very cool. We have from 1314 Panini Select. We got the orange Fire on Ice. I have the blue one, I believe. So there we go. Oh, these are awesome. You know I'm a sucker for die cuts. So we have from 2006 McDonald's. We got Hot Gloves. I used to have this whole subset. I used to go mental for the McDonald's cards when I was still in high school, and oh man, I did not hear the end of it from my mom when I used to come home with just packs and packs of hockey cards. Oh, those were the days. We got a 2000 Pacific Aurora. What are these called? Are these like a glove side net fusion or something? I don't know, but it's awesome. And now we get into the more bigger cards, like how about a 1999 Topps Stanley Cup Heroes die cut, or a oh, this is awesome, 1314 Black Diamond Stanley Cup Champion, or a Brodeur card that I've been hunting for quite some time. 0910 Upper Deck Series 1 Hockey Heroes, but it's Hockey Heroes card number 18. It's the short print, one you do not see very often. And at that price, I'm very happy, because this card, I see it on eBay, doubled that price. So, yeah, very happy to have that. Or how about this? 2007, 2007, 8, SPX Hockey, SPX Force, Quad Hologram. Now, I know it's very hard to see, but you got Patrick Waugh, Marty Brodeur, Roberto Luongo, and J.S. Jaguar. That is very cool. I've been eyeing this card for quite some time on eBay, and the seller wanted $30 for it on eBay. I got it for $18. I'm happy with that. And the final card, another one that I've been hunting for quite some time, and it's finally mine. We have from 2001 Upper Deck, we have the Marty Brodeur Flashback Young Gun. That's actually a modern day biggie right there. That's a cool one to have. So, there we go. And that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 potential new Brodeurs. Now, I'm going to take another pause. I'm going to go check all of these out on Trading Card Database, and I will be right back. And if they are all indeed uniques, we're going to add them to the Marty meter. Alrighty, one sec. Again. Alright folks, I'm back for the second and last time of this video, and after cross-referencing all these Brodeurs with Trading Card Database, it appears they will all be being added except one. Yes, it turns out I already have the Stanley Cup Heroes. Bummer. Oh well. But now I can use this other one as trade fodder, or RIP, if you're watching this and if you need this one for your PC, let me know and I will put it in your stack, and I will eventually get all those cards out to you. So, anywho, so since we will not be adding the Stanley Cup Champions card, we will be adding, once again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 new Brodeurs to the Super PC. So let's get counting, folks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 770 unique Brodeurs in the Brodeur Super PC. That is awesome. Alright, I've taken up enough of your time on this, at least here in Montreal, beautiful Tuesday afternoon. I hope you enjoyed this video, folks, for as long as it was, and if so, please let me know down in the comments below what were some of your favorite cards shown in today's video. As well, make sure to dip on down into the description of today's video and go check out some awesome links to some awesome channels that I think you should be checking out if you're not already. And then, of course, before leaving, if you would like to, you don't have to if you don't want to, but if you'd like to, make sure to click that subscribe button, and if you do, click the little bell notification next to it so it lets you know when my videos go live. Alright folks, so that's it for me. Hope you guys have a great remaining Tuesday. Hope you guys have an awesome week, and I will see you back here on Friday for everyone's favorite show of the week, the Friday Recap. Until then, folks, I say to all of you out there watching, lighters!